This is about turning your financials into feel good. Like, why can't we have financial fun time? We absolutely can. You know, the only thing that we actually have is our current reality. So if you're bullshitting yourself and you're saying, hey, I'm gonna do this, and this, and you're sitting here going, but you're not actually bridging yourself in your current reality, at some point, you're gonna disappoint yourself, because the only thing we have is our current reality. That's the problem with debt structures. It's not making us live in our reality, and you think you're living higher than you are, but you're actually creating more destruction in most cases. And so when you love the life that you live and you're actually sitting there and saying, here is what the reality of my life is, and then you can make decisions that actually give you a more solid foundation moving forward. So that's why the second step in the process that I walk clients through, that's in my book, Awaken Your Wealth, is accepting reality. Because why do you have to accept it? Well, when you accept the reality you're in, you move your emotions. So we don't understand that, I have other videos that talk about your subconscious mind, and that's why we do the things we do in our patterning. But when you accept the reality that you have, what you're doing is you're putting your nervous system in a state of neutrality. And then in that state of neutrality, you're opening up and allowing those emotions that are stuck from before age 7 to come up, to feel those feelings, because energetically, because remember, Einstein proved that everything is energy, even us as human beings. That whole equation, E equals MC squared. So if we are energy, our emotions are energy in motion. And when those emotions are stuck in our system, we need to feel the feelings to get them out. So how does that relate to your reality? It relates to your reality because when you accept the reality you have, you move through the emotions of your reality, which then creates the space for the new to come in. We don't understand how powerful our emotions are in creating our reality. So if you are frustrated, angry, pissed off, whatever it is, as opposed to loving your life, gratitude, happiness, joy, you are actually going to only attract more things to you when you're operating at frustration and anger and sadness. This is why we have to pivot to a reality that you actually love. And making those choices in your reality that come from a place of empowerment, not because you're victim of the system or victim of a spouse or victim of an employer. We have to shift from this victim consciousness in our reality to a place of empowerment. And things like our debt structures, our health, and the weight that we have on our bodies, that's all putting us in victim consciousness and not living life from a place of empowerment. So living in your reality and making choices from that place actually positions you the best to actually pull out of that and live a life from a place of empowerment. One of the biggest things that I always do with my clients is that you have to reward yourself along the way. What do I mean by that? So, I'll give a great example of a client that I had this one time. She was paying $1,400 a month on her credit card debt, and she just kept like, okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to do this. And it took her 3.5 years to actually get out of her credit card debt because it was so high. The minute she paid it off, what I had her visualizing 3 or 4 months before she was done with that debt payment is I said, what is it that you want to do once this is done? For the first month that that's open, what do you want to do with that $1,400? Because I'm going to help you create a system what to do after that first month, because you want to shift that payment to really fund the intentions of what you want to create in life. And that's in all my books, my workbooks, to figure out that part, but that's a whole other different video. But the reward in that first month, and you know what she did? She actually held a party, a debt payoff party, and invited all the people that she loves in her life. And she turned around and she actually then had a party. And it didn't cost $1,400. She spent like $700 on this party. But it was the celebration that she did something that put her reality exactly where she wanted it to be. And now she had this free cash flow of $1,400 a month. And she didn't just go piss it away on something else. We funded, some of it we paid off, more mortgage debt. We paid off additional debt, but some of it we lived in the present moment and we put it towards other spending goals so that she didn't create debt when she wanted to spend other things. And then we also then started to plan for her future, like with reserves and retirement stuff. So it's really about the fact that just you have to reward yourself along the way. It's really, really, really important. And that also kind of gives you that attaboy, attagirl, you know, because you got to feel good. This is about turning your financials into feel good. Like, why can't we have financial fun time? We absolutely can, but we choose not to because it seems like it's daunting and it's heavy. Like when it's debt structures, you're absolutely right, it's heavy. You know, where you feel like you should or you have to do things. This is what makes it feel heavy. You know, this is about shifting that financial energy behind everything. Do you want to experience free coaching based on my 25 plus years as being a financial planner and ask me any question that you want to ask me to help you get past that hurdle in your financial world? I run these free workshops every other month to start to open you up to start to help you get to this next place. The information for my free workshop, click the link below and register, and I'll see you on the next workshop. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and like and subscribe to the channel. Why? Because then you can get more knowledge all the time and be a part of a community that's actually going to lift you up.